Fuck you, Medifast. This is what I think of you. Ooh, burn, bitch. Burn. Burn, motherfucker. Burn. Fuck this company. Fuck this company. They're fucking garbage. They don't give a fuck about their employees. They want to fucking keep your hopes up so they can crush them. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Fuck Medifast. They a shithole company and they going down in flames. And they're crashing their own fucking self. I wished I never fucking left my last company for this shithole. Over a year with the last company. Fuck this place. They don't give a fuck about your privacy, but they expect us to care about theirs. That's a fucking joke. That's an absolute fucking joke. This is a bullshit company, and they're fucking crashing. Cannot fucking wait. And I'm gonna make a video about that shit when it happens. You fucking commie ass fucks. Don't trust your privacy on your Facebook page. If you have shit friends only or even private, well, either Mark Zuckerberg's working with these fucking bastards or these assholes hack profiles just so they can breach our fucking privacy. And that's a whole lot worse than me fucking whistleblowing on shit that I witnessed. It is so fucking dead here. Ain't not nobody fucking here. Nobody at maintenance. I'm the only one on my crew. They have basically totally shut down all of production. And this ain't no COVID shit this time. I'm only putting this shit out for friends only. Cause I ain't trying to get fucking fired. But yeah, how dead that is. For once, they actually don't have this shit running with people gone. It's surprised. Normally they'll waste the electricity too.
Well, you're not getting the points for those 2 weeks, of course.
I'm just saying, I'm talking
That's
about
the
like
least of our worries.
I'm saying after the 2 weeks, people gotta find places to stay and stuff, and 2 weeks might not be enough time. Especially if they pay rent before and then they got 2 weeks of a company shutdown. That's gonna make somebody's month even worse.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the corporate policy. It's not Lee. It's because if it was up to him, he wouldn't even be putting masks out.
My next question is, if that comes over, they're gonna have a big meeting and not have a miscommunication with everybody about that? Like they let everybody know on site before
I
they
would
can
hope,
start?
but unfortunately, I don't make those decisions. So if they're gonna have some sort of thing, then
And here's
it's
my
them
other
that'll
thing.
come up
So
with
with
that.
the time that they did close down, they paid people to be off, but they don't want to pay people to be off for 2 weeks. Make that make sense?
Because it was 4 days as opposed to 10 days that they would have to pay the entire company, and it was 4 days of paying a little bit of production people, whereas they'd have to pay 10 days of every single person in this building, and they're not going to do it.
If they shut that down, then why don't we still get the hell on to clean the place in during that time?
Because at that point, they made everybody get out.
Yeah. But I probably can make a case for us needing to be here. So realistically, we may be the only people coming in for those 2 weeks.
I mean, at that most, that's the only thing that would make sense is, I mean, like, it's not going to clean itself. And you want
Yeah.
shit sterilized, then I mean,
Yeah, there's a pretty good chance I can make a case.
and I
for us
guarantee
needing
you
to be-
the only cases of this shit that would be happening is from production and nowhere
And if
else
we're not
in this
here
factory.
Well, no, we have several forklift guys that are out right now.
Okay, them in production, but that's about like the heaviest of cases that's gonna be coming out of here, probably.
And the majority of the cases aren't even real. That's the
With
thing.
how
The
stupid
majority of the
people are,
I bet you most of them come back negative and shit.
they do, but see, because they have symptoms,
It's a stomach bug.
they don't even have to have
It's the
symptoms.
fact
Half
they
the time
got
they
it.
just go.
It's the
I
code
think I have
word.
COVID.
The code
They
word
need
is
to
if
stop
you got
being
some-
over dramatic with this
If you got
shit.
symptoms, that's the code red for the code. That's all they need to hear. Even before you even say you got it. Okay, guess what? Since that's a symptom, you're out for 2 weeks. Even if you get tested. You wasn't feeling good. I visibly heard you wasn't feeling good, so now I'm like, so now you got to suffer for 2 weeks.
It's the thing is that a lot of the cases that they're counting as COVID aren't necessarily COVID.
Code word. Second, you hear you got symptoms, anything, that's all shit. I got to worry because now that you told me.
What you're saying, I understand. So I'm just saying if it does come
The
Yeah,
good
this
news
is
is
how
that
the
if they
government's
do
gonna
shut
just
down for 2
destroy
weeks
us.
and nobody is in this building, you're not catching COVID when you come back.
I call
Because
it.
COVID dies in 2.5 hours.
Then there ain't no
So-
sense to close it down for 2 weeks.
Exactly.
I know that. You know that. But corporate people don't listen to smart people. They just do what they want.
No, they just want to listen to Dr. Falsey.
Yeah. Who also caught COVID, which I found
Did you
very
know that
funny.
he tried to pull this mask mandate for people that was going to be around people that had AIDS, and he was part of all that fucking AIDS patient shit, and he pulled that same shit back on them. Trying to act like, oh, you got to keep that 6-foot distance and wear a fucking mask.
Well,
Did it
before
help
y'all
them?
go
Nope.
freaking out too much, this is only in an extreme case. They're not definitely shutting the
Well,
place
we
down
know
for 2
for a
weeks,
simple
but they
fact,
said
they've already pulled this study out. It's not going to change, and if anything, it could get worse. So that's the simple facts on that. These masks don't do anything. They're
Masks
not.
don't do anything.
They
They
took
never
down
did.
all the commercials showing them filtering the air for vehicles, and that was the only design for those outdoor fucking masks, was to filter the carbon monoxide and shit coming from cars. And now they're just took that off because that was another argument that people had. And oh, we can't give them any kind of fuel to fight, to debate us.
All right. So, but that's worst case scenario. So before anybody goes freaking out, wait, because they're waiting 2 weeks, and hopefully the numbers go down and we don't have to hear about it anymore. In the meantime, we have paperwork.
If I go away for 2 weeks, it won't be long after I come back that I'm going to be going.
I know. You know, that's the thing is nobody can afford to not work for 2 weeks. So it's silly that they would do that. But
Guarantee you,
make these
corporate ain't
decisions.
going to lose any goddamn money.
Of course not. And a majority of us that are that are supervisors and up, we're not going to lose any money either. And that's the thing is, as long as you have a title, you don't have to worry about it. Nobody really, that's why they're not really that concerned if they shut this place down in 2 weeks, because they don't have to worry about it. But the little man does. So unfortunately. But
And they
hopefully
thought
we
that
don't
they
have to
lost
deal
a
with
lot
it.
of people for that 2 weeks. That week basically paid on them.
And it's still not
They're gonna
enough.
fucking
They still
surely
have too
lose
many.
everybody if they kick us out for 2 weeks.
And they still have too many. They're still telling us they need to get rid of people. All right, so back to the paperwork. Because really worrying about this is a moot point until it actually becomes a thing. So let's get back to the training for now, and we will worry about that when it becomes a thing. Just plan ahead. Plan accordingly. Know that this can happen. Save if you can, etc., etc. Would be nice. All right, so the paperwork for the actual common areas, it's broken up into first shift common areas, second shift common areas, third shift common areas. So this
I'm gonna record this shit. You there?
Yes, sir.
How can I help you?
So I was just calling you to let you know that I have concluded with the investigation. I've talked to several of the supervisors, of course, and your manager and Lee, and we've determined that, right, the actions that you have taken because of the violation of policy, that you are, in fact, being terminated.
Okay, well, that won't be the only shit that I put out then. So, good day.
Well,
Hello?
Mr. Dunker?
Yeah, so, yeah, I'd like all my money now since I'm getting shit canned.
Mr. Dunker, you know that's not how this works. You know that's not how this works.
You're just
so what will happen?
overlord. You know what? I can't wait till the company gets shut down. They're probably shutting down next week. See how happy you are when you're out of job too. So when am I going to get my last check then?
You will get your final check. You'll get your check that's coming, and you'll get your next check on the regular pay run in addition to...
Oh, but what about that same day pay that I was told about? Since you're canceling,
whoever told you,
I want my money.
Whoever told you that. No one ever told you that, Mr.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Maryland state law does not require employees that are terminated to get a check on the same day that they're terminated. Please check your regulations, sir. That is incorrect. Now,
Yeah, well, I'm gonna throw
you will
this
be paid.
bus. So that you think that video is bad? Just wait till my many more.
Well, again.
Now, if that doesn't prove to you how much of a shithole company that Medifast supply chain is, I don't know what will, but I will stay in touch with my insiders and make sure that I can find any and every bit of dirt that I can possibly get to show you how corrupt this company is, and that they don't give a fuck about you. Their whole system is completely ran by a bunch of fucking retards. They hire people out from other positions that never have even done anything in that large capacity, and they don't know how to fucking control anything. And it's only, I guarantee you, it's a short time, and Medifast will be completely shut down. And I cannot wait for that day that this shithole company crash and burn. I mean, like, check this shit out, okay? This is how fucked up they are, okay? Not only did, for 2 months, have they been fucking over production and shit, and we're just been dreading for it to affect the rest of the factory, which it probably soon will. They just had a fucking meeting yesterday that and told everybody to be there, and like 90% of the fucking people shouldn't even have fucking been there. Make me come in a half hour early. I just wish that I called the fuck out yesterday like I originally planned on. Should've. Fucking hate that company, yo. And I was already planning on leaving, so I'm not too butthurt about being fired. The only thing I am worried about is making sure I can get a job before my bills are due. But I'm gonna make sure that my last checks go towards that. But I hate to see these corporate dictators use and abuse the little people. It is totally unfair. And oh yeah, they don't want to pay everybody for 10 days or even 14, but we want to shut down the shit. But we'll pay all the corporate assholes, we'll pay all the salary people, we'll pay all the production and shit when we shut them sections down for the time being. But we'll pay all them, but fuck if we're gonna pay everybody for a complete shutdown. But we really need one. Like, and honestly, the whole point of them fucking shit canning everybody is that their numbers were looking horrible for how many people they had, and if only they could work the books some, fire a bunch of people, and then keep all that COVID numbers that they had when they had the whole staff, so they could bust up that fucking percentage rate far above 5%, so they could not only enforce the mask mandate, but they started threatening to shut down the factory for the 2 weeks if that didn't fucking help. And we all know that the masks are fucking jokes. But yet these corporate fucks that know nothing medical or even about sanitization, they have enough money to pay for people to do all that shit for their fucked ass, you know? So fuck them. They don't know their ass from a hole in the ground, and they barely can even do their fucking jobs properly. Like, why did you even open up a factory if you had enough shit in the others? Why did you try to open up another production factory? And like, I mean, my God, yo, these people would come in and be sent right the fuck home. And it's like, how soon are you going to start doing that to my department? You know? Yeah, we're just supposed to act like we didn't see nothing and just go back to work until it's our time to get fucking shit canned, right? Yeah, let's see how well they are when they all lose their fucking jobs. The fucking little corporate dickheads and all that shit. Those little office jockey fucks. Let's see how well you'll just be transferred to another shit, you know? So, I mean, fuck it. I don't really give a fuck that I'm fired. Because it was probably inevitable. I either get fired or get laid off. Still in the same spot, fuckers. But the biggest thing that I have is that how do you access shit on my Facebook that was set to friends only? Now, you was worried about shit going public before. Well, know what, sweetheart? I'm gonna make sure that the whole goddamn world knows about fucking Medifast and Optavia. And know what? Not to mention all their goddamn food that they full of fucking soy. Full of soy. Does nothing but destroy your testosterone, cause cancers in men, women. The fuck? Even on their food that has meat in it, like their turkey or their chicken, they still pack it full of fucking soy. First fucking thing on the shit, soy. And on top too, they claim that they're a fucking sister company to Medline. Just because you're renting a fucking facility from another company does not make you affiliate to that fucking company. That's like one of your landlords. That's not an affiliate, you stupid fucks. I heard that from fucking upper management, you know, fucking Mr. Lee, Mr. Rob. All of them said that, oh yeah, we're a sister company to Medline. I went and I searched up all these subsidiary companies that was affiliated with Medline, and Medifast is the furthest fucking thing from them. They're almost like they're like almost like $100 billion company to a company that's probably just broke up 1 or 2 billion. Like, I don't even know how they have made it this far, but I guarantee you, just as quickly as they climb the ladder, they're gonna fucking fall even quicker. And I fucking cannot wait for that fucking day. And know what? How stupid these fucking people are, okay? They fucking send all these people home. Not even, most of the time, they just send them right the fuck home. For over 2 fucking months, these people barely got 20 hours in a week to something that was what they signed up for a 40-hour fucking week. And these motherfuckers can't even give them 20 hours a week for the last 2 fucking months. But yet they can't just off-branch some of the load so it ain't so harsh on all the other factories to where we was supposed to take a load off of the shit. No, these fucking dumbasses don't know how to run a fucking company. So just as quickly as they got it the fuck up, man, it's gonna fucking crash. And then these assholes go and get all these temp people in and some of their own Medifast company to come in that been working on the line, don't even want them to clock in for a 2-minute meeting to tell them that they're all shit canned. And mind you, a lot of these people have come from anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour or more away just to be turned back home for over 2 months, and then to come in yesterday, not even get paid for the few minutes that they had you come in, when they could have just called your asses on the phone and told you, don't worry about coming in, and sorry, but we have to lay you off. No, they'd rather go get a armed security guard that's literally going to go and be like, oh, the keypad ain't working for you, then you must be terminated, and fucking whip out all his fucking guns and shit like the motherfucker ready to shoot your ass. And you just be trying to swipe your shit, not even angry enough, and like, the fuck's going on with this? And then him ready to locked and loaded, ready to kill your ass. Fucking get out the shit with a fucking attitude. He got more of an attitude than the motherfucking employees leaving. But yet they go and get a mob of people, fucking poke them and piss them the fuck off, and then want to hurry up, get the fuck out of there because, oh, they might turn into a mob. Is that what you fuckers wanted? So you could kill some bottom people? I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Fuck these corporate assholes. And if any of these fucking shooting shit happen, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them motherfuckers that got laid off and went and shot up the fucking place. I would fucking laugh. But I'll make a news story about that shit when it happens. Until then, I'm your boy Fat Mike. I'm out this bitch. And out that shithole company. Deuces.